Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability.
It's Nedved! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Just eases him off the ball. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha. For Yaya Toure. Beckenbauer. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vitinha.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Kong and Hanoi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Might be danger here. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And Hullet! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Toure venturing down the left. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. This is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's played it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
He has a look up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira touches it back. Can he get it through? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. That's going wide left. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vitinha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's gone looking for safety.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Dembele. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Dida. So a temporary halt to the action. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The pass has gone astray. Kong and Hanoi come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. And that's gone loose. Threads one in. It's a good-looking delivery. Vieira gets it away. Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram going forward. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Beckenbauer, Kong and Hanoi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. That's a delicate pass. Shot, surely! And that's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Kong and Hanoi cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gullit receives it in a wide position. Towering header! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Number 10.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Number 14.
And now they can clear their lines.
Nedved. Coming on
Now
the
it's
field.
Pele.
Number 7.
Del
Kvaratskhelia.
Piero.
Number 20. Del Piero. Number
Leicester
17.
calmly anticipates.
Pele. Number 4. Davids.
Just a
Number
quarter of an hour to
15,
play.
Mateu.
Pass just lacking in
Substitutions
accuracy.
taking place.
Kong and Hanoi have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking for a runner. Del Piero. Davids. Mateus. And he's in on goal. Mateus! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Aim forwards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. They really do have to make something of this. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball...
Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Well, just too much pressure on them in the end, Peter.
And he's forced to go back.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
That's a lovely pass. Zanetti crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. Nedved could move up a gear here. Now it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Seedorf has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So it is still 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance for a shot! Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nedved goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Forced to go back.
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Stam. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Goal! Arsenal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Azar. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot could be on. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Vieira. Beckenbauer, spread it left. Hazard. Brilliantly cut out.
Has been indicated.
The pass has gone astray. Now Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Hazard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And it's Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Kong and Hanoi finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
Kong and Hanoi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's a quick free kick. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hullet. Hullet goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
Oh, he's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Oh no, this does not look good. That is good strength. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he should have made them pay.
Hullet really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Stam calmly anticipates. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is well cleared. Cafu. Played up towards the front line. Nesta cuts it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players are...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yaya Toure.
Number 19.
Very nicely done.
Johan Cruyff.
Zanetti receives it in a good position here.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Conan Hanoi really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
15.
That could well have been it.
Mateus. Number 7.
Shevchenko! And he stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Bigo is in a really good position out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Pepe. Davids. Oh, easy pickings there.
3 minutes added time.
Vitinha. It's good running with the ball. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Bigo with the short one. Bigo crosses. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Looking for a runner, chips it through. And this is Dembele. Turan. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a threatening ball.
Seedorf. Pepe. To Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cafu tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kong and Hanoi with the corner, there first. Stam attempts a clearance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Pullet, looking for the run. Dembele. That's the keeper's ball. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Seedorf.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's put paid to the danger.
Seedorf.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Cafu. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And there's green grass ahead of it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute
Tele.
added time.
Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Kong and Hanoi finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. this is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Kong and Hanoi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Showing good feet. Cafu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Foot in. Kong and Hanoi, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. That's an imaginative pass. Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And it's Vitinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Played back into the centre. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Cafu. Aim forwards. Pepe cuts out the pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. Kong and Hanoi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 14,
and that has put paid to that.
Number 22,
Ferdinand.
Hazard. Number 17,
Looking to
Pele.
pass their way up the pitch.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field,
Kvaratskhelia.
number 4,
Shifted it to the flank.
Number 15,
Oh, sweet feet.
number 7,
Kvaratskhelia.
Number 19,
That's nice.
Johan Cruyff.
Can he finish?
Number
And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Adrian, and a chance! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And this is Cruyff, and he's lost his man, it shoots! Oh, they could break here. Looks to the other side. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's good play.
1 minute added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cruyff. Leicester with the clearance. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
And a quick reminder today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.